It's that feeling that makes you wanna...
Hi, I'm She Detector. She Detector here. And I go, wah. So then I'd be like, boop, wah. Alright, hey guys, She Detector here. So today we are at a new beach slash park, and here it is. So I have metal detected this location one time before, and it was years and years and years and years and years ago. So I've not been here in forever. Apparently there's a new pier here. The hurricanes that we had at the end of last year, I guess, destroyed the pier. That's the old pier over there, and I think the new one is still a little bit farther down that way. So yeah, I'm excited to see what this location has to hold. So again, I've not been here in a bunch of years. This location is pretty much only known to locals, but it's a lot of people will come and like launch their windsurfing, their paddle boards, their kayaks and stuff from this location. So we might get lucky, and we might also have some luck around the old pier as far as like coins and whatnot go. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we have. So it's about 9 a.m. High tide is unfortunately at like 10:30, so I don't know how far out I'll be able to get. So I'm gonna get geared up and we can get to doing some metal detecting. All right guys, so I'm over here near the old pier, and I've got a signal in the water, obviously. High 40s, low 50s, reading 4 bars down. I don't know. I feel like it's jumping around a bit too much for it to be a coin. So perhaps a bottle cap. There's something going crazy over there. All right, so I got it. Oh, it was a coin. It's a quarter. Wow, all right. Huh. Let's see, is that the only coin? Yeah, no other coin. Huh. That was jumping around a whole boatload. Yeah, I really thought it was gonna end up being a bottle cap. Let's see if there's anything else. Nope, I think that's it. But there was something over here. Let's see, that's ringing up in the 40s. Where did it go? There's a whole bunch of stuff here. Jeez. The detector's going crazy everywhere. Because you figure, so there's could be coins and stuff that people have tossed over or dropped. But then when this pier got ripped apart, all of the screws and nails that were used are now in the water. Now I'm not seeing that 40. All right guys, so I got another target here. This one's reading 50s and 3 to 4 bars down. 51, 49. It's jumping around again. So I don't know, maybe it's another quarter. I'm about stomach deep water. Well, high stomach, low chest deep water. So I don't know, 4 feet deep maybe. Dang, I can't get the scoop in. There's a bunch of rocks and shells here, which is making scooping a bit of a challenge. Okay, I think I got it. So it was not 3 to 4 bars down. Oh, there it is. Yep, it's another coin. Dang, these quarters out here these are ringing up super grody. Again, another quarter. This guy's been here for a while. These quarters are looking like the quarters that I would find out at Coin Island. They've been there for a long time, very corroded. All right, guys, I got another target here, 40, 41, 42, reading 4 bars down. I don't know if I got it. Oh, I got it. It was a fishing weight. All right, guys, I got another, I think, a penny. Nothing. Oh, there it is. Where? Oh, there. Okay. Another crunchy penny. Alright, guys, so here are my finds for today's hunt. So I found 3 fishing weights. This one, I believe, is a 4-ounce weight. It looks like a number 4. A couple of pieces of paper, bottle caps, other miscellaneous, aluminum, some bolts, presumably from the old pier, a couple of pieces of glass, and my good finds for today, 3 quarters, 1 dime, and 5 pennies. So these are all my finds for today's hunt. Alright guys, that's it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed metal detecting at this new spot. So I'm honestly surprised with the number of coins that I found at this particular spot, mostly because, again, it's really only known to locals. Like, you're not going to have a bunch of tourists coming to this particular beach, and even the locals that do come, again, they're launching usually kayaks, paddle boards, things like that. So it's not a super heavily trafficked area. So I am surprised at the number of coins that I found, but again, most of, actually probably all of the coins that I found had a really good patina on it, or it had, like for the pennies, they had just that barnacle buildup stuff on them. So these coins have been here for a while. So I didn't venture too far away from the old pier, predominantly because this is a very grassy area in the water, and I mean seagrass. So not that terribly far away from the pier. I'd say maybe 10 feet to the left and right of the pilings is grass, and between the pilings and the grass is dead grass. Now obviously that I can move away with my feet, or kind of whip away or swipe away just using the water current of moving my feet, but after that 10 feet or so, it's live grass, and one, it's difficult to like see through it. 2, you're not supposed to be disturbing the grass, because the manatees, which we have manatees here in our area, they eat on the grass, and if you disturb it, then you can kill the grass. So I didn't venture too terribly far away from the pier pilings. So all of the targets that I found were within, like I said, 10 feet or so of the pilings, or closer up towards the shore. So when I arrived at this location, I had originally intended in starting in like ankle deep water and then slowly making my way out once I kind of searched around in the shallower area. but this location was very buggy. So we have no-see-ums down here, depending on where you are in the US, or if you're not in the US, they could also be called like chiggers or little skeeters or whatever. I mean, they're super teeny tiny little bugs, and you don't really see them until they bite you. And then you look down where it's burning and you can see this tiny little speck, and they're very easy to kill. I mean, you just squish it with your finger and they're dead. But they were everywhere. They were very, very buggy in this spot. And it's a pain, it's a nuisance. So I pretty much got out into like waist deep water pretty quickly, because the farther away you get from the land, the less no-see-ums there are. So I spent most of my time in waist deep or deeper water, which is kind of unfortunate because I really wanted to see what was up closer to the shore, because if people are loading up their kayaks or getting in their kayaks or whatnot, that's most likely where they're going to like tip over or fall off the paddleboard or whatnot, and that's probably the location that they're going to be dropping things like coins or keys or jewelry or whatever. So I am a little bummed that I wasn't able to do more searching closer to the shore. But I will be using today as a learning experience, so that the next time I go to the spot, I will definitely be carrying some bug spray with me. And I don't know, even maybe some, like, I've seen little bracelets that you can wear that are like mosquito repellents. I don't know if they work for no-see-ums, but I'm definitely willing to try. So one thing I hadn't paid attention to the many years ago when I originally hit this spot was opposite of like the waterfront is a little park. It's got like benches and a couple of picnic tables and stuff like that. When I arrived, there was a couple of people out there, it looked like doing yoga in the park. So I definitely think I'm gonna be coming back to this spot. One, potentially to do some more water detecting, but two, to do some land hunting. When I was leaving this location, there were two benches that I passed by, and I quickly swung around them to see if there were any coins on the surface. I had a couple of pretty solid hits, but they were 4 or 5 bars deep, and I didn't have anything to dig in the land. But I did find a target that was 2 to 3 bars deep, and I was able to dig it out with my pinpointer, and it ended up being a penny. So I will definitely be coming back to this spot and doing some land hunting for sure. Overall, it was a pretty nice day of metal detecting. So if you liked today's video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. If you're not a subscriber to my YouTube channel yet, please make sure you become one by hitting that subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and until next time, I will see you guys later.